Years grow shorter, not longer. More you're out on your own. Feelings are moving, get stronger. Wonder why we ever go home. I love this lyric. People are moving too quickly. Humor's in need of repair. Same occupations, same obligations. They really got nothing to share. Like driving around with no spare. Rivers go deeper, not shallow. Farther you move down the stream. Wondering if I can keep her as I chase to catch up with my dream. How they shine, they really gleam. Years grow shorter, not longer. More you're out on your own. Feelings are moving, get stronger. Wonder why we ever go home. That's a Jimmy Buffett song. God rest his soul, I can play his music now.
I didn't know that one.
Well, here's an interesting story, I think. I was,
Hello, boys.
he's heard the story before, you don't want to hear it. I was the dispatcher for the Bay Bridge Police on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge.
Really?
And it was the midnight shift because I actually had 3 jobs at the time. And I was scrambling to pay my mortgage. And so I had a job being the dispatcher for the Bay Bridge Police. I don't even know if they have a police force on the Bay Bridge anymore.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, just go
Our
a little
granddaughter
faster
works
than
there.
they'll
Yeah,
find you.
dedicated to police.
MTA.
So I had like the midnight shift.
That's what it
I
was.
showed up at midnight and I got off at 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I was getting by on 3 2-hour naps a day. And you can do anything for 90 days. I did it for about 90 days and then I had to stop doing it. But here's the story. So I took my guitar. Pretty quiet night, right? So between dispatching, I thought I'd play some music. I learned that song in that setting. And it's not my job, I learned. I learned it's not my job to keep track of those guys. But one of the police cars was missing. Hadn't called in, hadn't heard from them, blah, 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 blah.
They were birds.
So I called her up on the radio. Her.
Car 54, where are
I
you?
called her, if car 54, where are you? Perfect. So I didn't think much of it. She didn't come back over the radio, so I'm more concerned. And then the door to my office flies open, and she's standing there in front of me with her hand on her gun, pissed off at me. So I learned how to be really polite very quickly. I said, I'm sorry, you wouldn't have done that with one of the guys. Well, I might have, but she didn't know that. Stuff that happens along the way, right? Another Jimmy Buffett?
Yes.
You do have a lyric in this. The word salt.
Salt.
Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All those chiquitas come with horns. Strumming my 6th string on my front porch swing. Smelling the shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasting away again at Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of salt.
Salt, salt, salt.
Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Well, I think my own fault. Don't know the reason. Stayed here all season. Nothing for sure but this brand new tattoo. And it's a real beauty. a Mexican cutie. But how she got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt.
Salt, salt, salt.
Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Well, I think it's somebody's fault. We should serve another round of drinks. You guys are nearly as loud. Blew out my flip-flops,
Oh, yeah.
stepped on a pile top, cut my heat, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in a blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction and help me hang on. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt.
Salt, salt, salt.
Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Well, I think it's my own damn fault. How about Lyle Lovett? Anybody a Lyle Lovett fan?
Yes,
A large kid.
do it.
I won't get, he plays it faster than I do, but.
That's okay.
If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. If I had a pony, I'd ride him on my bone. We would all together go out on the ocean, me upon my pony on my bone. If I was Roy Rogers, I'd sure enough be single. I don't think I could talk myself into marrying old Dale. It'd just be me and Trigger riding through them movies. Then we'd buy a boat and on the ocean we would sail. If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. If I had a pony, I'd ride him on my bone. And we would all together go out on the ocean, me upon my pony on my bone. Now the masked man, he got himself a Tonto. Tonto did the dirty work for free. But Tonto, he got smarter. He said, hey, Kemosabe, kiss my ass, I bought a boat, I'm going out to sea. If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. If I had a pony, I'd ride him on my bone. We would all together go out on the ocean, me upon my pony on my bone. Where's my lyricist? What's the last verse, Trey?
The masked man, he was, no. You already did that one?
Did the masked man already?
Uh,
Oh, got it. If I were Lex Luthor, I wouldn't need no sneakers. Come and go anytime I please. Scare you by the shade tree, I'd scare you by the light pole, but I wouldn't scare my pony on my boat out at sea. If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. If I had a pony, I'd ride 'em on my boat. And we would all together go out on the ocean, me upon my pony on my boat. Me upon my pony on my boat. That's a good song. That'll get you thinking.
That was great.
I once had a boat that you could put a pony on. That was a nightmare. It almost made Rayona run away. She's the stable one.
We know that.
So it's time to say goodnight. I have a song that I'll play for you. The first time I heard this song, I was at a Holly Near concert. Did I say played? The first time I heard this song,
Yeah.
I was at a Holly Near concert. Well, you don't need to know, but
Okay.
and I thought it was her song, and it's not her song.
Okay.
Somebody else's song. Whose song is it, Ray?
Carole King, I think.
Carole King's song.
Yeah.
I know that.
It's a Carole King song. And here's the thing that was interesting about that day. I was in Boston, and I was the only straight person in the entire audience.
Oh, wow.
Or I felt like the only straight person.
Okay. Maybe. I don't know this song.
Somebody getting a drink?
Yeah.
Makes me thirsty.
Oh, something's over there. Your puppy's getting a drink.
What's the starting lyric, Ray?
Sometimes I wonder.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm ever gonna make it home again. It's so far and out of sight. I really need someone to talk to, and nobody else knows how to comfort me tonight.
Yeah, puppy down.
Snow is cold and rain is wet. Chills my soul right to the marrow. No, it doesn't. I won't be happy until I see you alone again. Till I'm home again and feeling right. Till I'm home again and feeling right. Snow is cold and rain is wet. Chills my soul right to the marrow. I won't be happy until I see you alone again. Till I'm home again and feeling right. Till I'm home again and feeling right. I wanna be back home again and feeling right. So, thank you all for being here. Please applaud my first date, Penny Hathaway. Thanks for being here. It was awesome. We don't close until midnight, so stay as long as you like.